super shy, but wait a minute, why make you mine? I'm leaving you to know you're on my mind all the time. I wanna say that. Em xong đây, em xong rồi được không? Mà xảy ra cho bác bay nè, cho một con tao. Tao có mấy ông xin phổ hơn xa. Đấy, tao ông xin hai trao tao phổ hơn xa cho mày. Ok, bạn xảy ra bay nè ơi, tao xong buôn nè tiềnของcác bạn tới các bạn. Ok, trời, tao xong bay nè tiền với tao. សុភាពបរោះសុភាពនារីតាបងបងហ្នឹងខ្ញុំដាក់មើលខាងឆ្ងាយបងសុំអ្នកថ្មីណាបងសុំអ្នកថ្មីតាបងសុំអ្នកអត់ទាន់បានចូលរួមលេងជាមួយនឹងក្រែបចាតាបងណាលេងស្នាក់ចិត្តការចូលមកបងលេងអត់ต้องការងារសូមជួយជីរ៉ូទីមួយណាបងបងណាស្នាក់ចិត្តតាបងបងណាស្នាក់ចិត្តសុំ3នាក់ទៀតសុំ6នាក់តាបងមកពាក់មួកសបងចូលលេងហងតាបងមានចូលលេងចេះមកចូលមកអូខេបានស្អីស្អាតវិញទៀតហើយ What អូខេទៅចូលមកដល់បានហៅអូខេ2 4 6 5 7 អាចចូលមកហើយអត់ព្រមមិនต้องผมជំនួសទៅប្រឡាក់ស្ទឹងនេះទៅអូខេអូខេតើចឹងពេលដែលខ្ញុំអានេះហ្គេមនេះយើងចំណងជើងគ្នាមកចំណងជើងនេះសូមមេនដល់ជួអត់ទុយមកមកហ្នឹងចាក់ខ្មែរដែរអូខេយើងខ្មែរស្រួលស្ដាប់តែអ៊ំស៊ីអត់លេអត់សូវស្ដាប់ទេអាយយើងទៅណាគាត់ស្អីទៅបងកបទៅក្រោយដល់បងតាអូខេតាចូលជួបអូខេយល់អត់បាត់តបញ្យល់មកយល់អញ្ចឹងនៅទីនេះមានថា Grab Food ខាងនោះ Grab ខាងនេះ Food ចាំបើសិនជាបងនិយាយថា Grab អូនស្អីខាងនោះបងនិយាយថា Food នៅខាងនេះនិយាយទៅឆ្លាស់គ្នាបងថា Food ត្រូវយើងត្រូវមិនអត់មាន Food បងថា Grab បងធ្វើដល់ Grab តើនេះបងយល់អត់គ្នាណាលោកឃើញគេលេងណាអូខេតាអូខេចាំតិចហើយឡូវមិនអាចចាប់ឲ្យអីមកមើលលោតទៅចូលដល់លេអូលោកចាំមកកុំលោកលះអូខេតាទៀន Follow me. Grab food. Em con ná con là ôn kia ho. Grab food này ná. Chẳng tìm được ở kia. Đi trong đợt đập ấy. Nào đi cho mà chủ hiền. Ta Grab. Ôi. Bay bay. Grab. Ý chẳng đến ai giúp mẹ. À lớn lực lên ngồi. Lần ta bảo sân dịch quan đà. Vẹn cói đà phiên chân mà chủ hiền là chẳng. Đó này ná. Là mấy người kia họ chăm tục là xa là bò Riêng muối với mày phút Grab Đó, tranh muối này Đấy tao ai cả chiên Đấy tao bảo phân dịch lực lết Tôi qua ăn canh này là ai cả chiên tao ngặt nạ Là ngày ở về tập Đó, cái nắp ở đây Mau bên xanh Ý thôi Tại con anh đâu hôm tao nghe xong riêng Chẳng muối với mày Grab Phút ôi Grab bạn buồn á bạn sợ thôi sợ buồn rồi Grab Phút Grab Phút Grab Phút Grab Grab 3នាក់ណា1 2 3 Grab Food Grab 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 Food 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 Grab Food Grab Grab ôi nó mình chăm ôm này nè Food Grab 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 cái câu này đó đây mới Grab food Grab ok rồi để con này để chặt cái đẹp cười như một con chăm mà nên tôi bay cái non rồi anh ơi chơi bay bay nó khó nhưng mà xong rồi xả cả đây tô rồi nè anh nên bay không được ấy các cô anh hay ăn thẻ trên lên sang môi nhắc ra quay năm cô anh bay mà khỏi á nè ok bay ở bên bàn ta chấp ok ta ê anh ơi ôi bớt thôi nè anh ai bớt ai vậy ta ta cái này uống lại tao rồi đó anh một bớt thôi đó này là không ôi chứ không đây được ta tao em không ở nhà này ta bơi lên ta không ăn cái không được cái đâu ta ôm châu mình ta ai lên nhà với tiền con như đây dùng thôi ta để chuông kia đấy sống nó phải cho thành rồi lên chiếc xe I love Grab Food con quá mà tay ý bộ một tiền quá rồi để lương lên tin đi Zachខ្ញុំស្រឡាញ់ Grab Food ប៉ុន្តែសុំជាភាសាខ្មែរណាអត់យក I love Grab Food ទេអញ្ចឹងយើងយកភាសាខ្មែរខ្ញុំស្រឡាញ់ Grab Food គាត់ទេអើចាអញ្ចឹងយើងចូលខ្មែរយើងនិយាយខ្មែរណាតាមពេលដែលណៃ Zach cái sợi con ăn từ anh sợi con ăn cho anh sợi con của bác đây dùng thôi thua san xuôi này sao hả ai gì nó sợi gì chắc thằng anh xuôi không anh tay anh tay sẽ vào đi cái nè Aria Lia con là Lia đó bác ôi xuôi các bác Frida còn một tên này không có xuôi đấy chung rán bọt ok ở như trăm này đẹp không ok đang kia mà nè cho quan sát trong lần quan cầm lái nó tin đi chắc như thế ai làm cái phone nó đang xử lý luôn anh bỏ xong mấy khẩu với bọn xong mấy câu mua xong mấy khẩu lương thì nó chà của ấy xử lý một cái hiện soi đây hay bây giờ đi buổi xong sát chơi xong xa lư ấy với xua một ô nó khơi vậy chơi lư á chơi xong xa lư cho xong ở lư mình cứ chơi xong xa mà tại trong sổ lạnh cái khu đây ở liên không làm mẹ dương hào dương vật chỉ trôi chất dương vật chủ fan là cái phun men chà cho ở bông sông ở tầng lao còn đi mà lư tí gà thì nhà dương con hình soi sụp lên ta dây mới buồn alo ông vậy thì tí cái địa thôi nhỉ đặt nhớ cho tôi không lại nát này cũng cho tôi không có lát đó đi đừng mấy cái đặt tin đấy nè ta lại tiền á bờ đập bấy hay dân xoài xa là bờ nữa ai love bờ đó ngày nhóm sờ lanh Grab Food cái nhóm sờ lanh Grab Food mới sang vậy nữa cái nhóm sờ lanh Grab Food ui sao mày lừa vậy nó tiếp ba này cái nhóm sờ lanh Grab Food chắc ok បងប្អូនលើកទឹកចិត្តដែរហើយមិនគាត់បោះសម្លេងហ៎មិនគេឲ្យយើងសាក់ញ៉ាំតាចាំទៅថាពេលជេរសំសាចឹងតែអត់ឥឡូវត្រៀមណាបងចុចណាបង13តែមានស្រែក1 2 3ខ្ញុំស្រឡាញ់ក្រែពូតអូខេសម្លេងគាត់ឈ្មោះបានហូតដល់114សម្លេងខ្ញុំស្រឡាញ់ក្រែពូតចាគឺថាខ្ញុំស្រឡាញ់បងឯងតែយកលោកពីបងឯងមកស្រឡាញ់ក្រែពូតទៅឃើញទេតោះនេះពេលសាភាពប្រាប់សង្សារណាខ្ញុំស្រឡាញ់បងឯងទៅទេតែឥឡូវខ្ញុំមកស្រឡាញ់បងឯងខ្ញុំស្រឡាញ់ក្រែពូតអូខេใส่សាទៀតណាឥឡូវគេបាន114នេះឥឡូវយើងយកលុះហ្នឹងណាត្រៀមកុំមក13សិន1 2 3ខ្ញុំស្រឡាញ់ក្រែពូតមកឈរចាំក្រោបងឈរនេះមកឈរចាំក្រោស្បែកគ្នាមកទៅក្នុងមុខក្រោយអូខេបាន102ចា172តាឥឡូវសុំរីយ៉ាម្ដងកំតាន់ទៅណាណាតាជឿជាអត់យកឲ្យឈ្នះទេណាតាខ្ញុំស្រឡាញ់តែពូណាអូខេបង13ព្រីមសេលេចនេះសម្រួលអត់ឥឡូវសម្រួលមួយសក្តិណាចឹងតា1 2ខ្ញុំស្រឡាញ់ក្រែពូតតា1 2 3ខ្ញុំស្រឡាញ់ក្រែពូតសុំឲ្យលះគេនឹងទីតានេះឲ្យលឺពេលដែលយកស្ទៃឲ្យបងប្អូនលឺសុំលឺមកទៅមកបងក៏ដែរតាអូខេតា1 2 3ខ្ញុំស្រឡាញ់ក្រែពូតអូខេបាន105តាដល់ឲ្យលីយ៉ាជឿចាក់ទៀតហើយចូលខ្លាំងតាត្រៀមចេះរត់ណា1 2 3ខ្ញុំស្រឡាញ់ក្រែពូតអូហូយយ៉ាងបាន117សម្លេងចាទីជាអីចាទីទៀតទៅសេធំអូខេតាហ្វីដាតាហ្វីដាតើវាឈ្មោះអូខេទីមកណាខ្ញុំស្រឡាញ់ក្រែពូតណាអូខេតាអីរត់1 2 3ខ្ញុំស្រឡាញ់ក្រែពូតចាបាន113តាសូមឲ្យបងប្រុសបងចម្រើនចាចូលចិត្តថាបងមិនអាចចាញ់នារីទេចាអូខេត្រៀមតាមកដាក់មីក្រូឲ្យដល់មាត់ចាកុំមាត់ចិត្តពេកតាត្រៀម1 2 3ខ្ញុំឆ្លាញ់ក្រែពូតបានតិចមិនសុំម្ដងបាន86.6ហ្នឹងអូខេតាបសាទជួយមិនបានដល់ជួគាត់ណាចឹងសេរីណាតាខ្ញុំស្រឡាញ់តែពូតបងរកសិនតា1 2 3ខ្ញុំស្រឡាញ់ក្រែពូតអូខេបាន108ចាតែអ្នកដែលឈ្នះគឺនៅទីនេះចាបាន117ចា117អូខេចាំមកពេលមិនមែនមកនេះណាមកកម្លាំងណាអសុស្ដីតែដៃឲ្យលីយ៉ាមួយអូខេតាឃើញទេដល់បងស៊ូមានទូរស័ព្ទរៀងខ្លួនដែរបានដល់លុនក្រែបអេបទៅក្រែពូតដល់នៅអូខេចាំបើអត់តន់ដល់ទេហើយបើអត់តន់ច្បាស់អាចទៅសួរស្នងការងារបងទៅខាងលោកគាត់ធ្វើការណែនាំឥឡូវបងឲ្យពីប្រព័ន្ធគឺអាចបានជាមួយពេទ្យចាក់នៅខាង free ណាអូខេបង Okay, yeah.
Can I do live on Facebook at the same time?
Okay, come on, con trai.
I got good.
Chào nôn chơi ồn. Thì cái ớt cái con thì chia sẻ vậy ta. Con trai đó để xong một bằng hai thì sau một bằng hai này lên tích. Cái cam bông camera có con đấy. Cái khách trông như tí màu. Khách trông như tí màu lắm. Khách trông như tí màu. You are the
ងដៅ forever អូខេអញ្ចឹងសូមក្រុមការងារជួយសម្រួលអូនតិចណាសូមខិតក្រោយតិចអូនតិចតួចបើចាណាកុំរត់ឆ្វាត់ឆ្វៃណូនណាចាអញ្ចឹងបងបញ្ជាក់ឲ្យបញ្ជាក់មួយសារទៀតខ្លាចគាត់សំដែងទៅគឺគាត់សំដែងនៅបរិវេណនេះចាបើយើងរត់ឆ្វាត់ឆ្វៃទៅខ្លាចជន់គាត់ហើយគាត់ជន់អូនជន់គាត់ហើយលេងណាចាចាំបងកំដរទៅណាណាចាយើងចាំទស្សនាជាមួយនឹងក្រុម Forever ក៏ដូចជាក្រុមតារាចម្រៀងចាក់ទីមែនតែទៅគាត់មិនបានបញ្ជាក់ចឹងគាត់នឹងមានសូមមកបង្ហាញនៅស្ទូទី2ហើយបើសិនជាបងដែលគាត់ស្ម័គ្រចិត្តចង់ចូលរួមជាមួយទីមែនអាចចូលរួមមែនចាហើយចំពោះបងដែលគាត់ចង់លេងហ្គេមអាចមកប្រាប់ក្រុមការងារនៅខាងក្រោយបានណាចាពេលដែលពួកគាត់សូនចាប់ចាយើងមានអ្នកលេងហ្គេមស្រាប់ណាចង់លេងហ្គេមមកខាងក្រោយខ្ញុំតែខ្ញុំសុំអ្នកថ្មីហើយសុំធំចាខ្ញុំសុំអ្នកលេងហ្គេមថ្មីហើយសុំធំណាចាំបងដែលចង់លេងហ្គេមមកខាងក្រោយចាខ្ញុំសូមជម្រាបពីការ discount ជាមួយនឹង Grab App ជូនទៅកាន់បងទេបងអូនលោកពូអ្នកមេងដែលអត់ទាន់មានជាមួយនឹង App ចា App Grab Food ទេអាចធ្វើការ download ទាំងអស់គ្នាចូលទៅកាន់ App Store ឬក៏ Play Store ដល់ឥឡូវយើងមានជាមួយនឹងការ discount 70%ចាជាមួយនឹង free សេវាកម្មទឹកជញ្ជូនដែលយើងប្រើប្រាស់ជាមួយនឹង promote code ផងដែរហើយបងដែលមានជាមួយនឹងគូប៉ុងនៅក្នុងដៃដែលនេះខ្ញុំបានចែកជូនមកគាត់មិញហ្នឹងអាចយកមកបើកជាមួយនឹងអាហារសម្រន់នៅទីនេះចាយើងមានជាមួយនឹង potato corner, Korean chicken, pasta corner ប៉ាចនហើយនឹងមិនកាហ្វេបន្តិចប៉ាចនយើងទៅជាអស់ហើយចាយើងនៅជាមួយនឹងភេទជ្ជៈចាអញ្ចឹងមហោបនៅខាងនេះបានអូខេតើឥឡូវពេលវេលារបស់យើងក៏កាន់តែគៀសហើយខ្ញុំសូមជួយសម្រួលអូនបន្តិចចាជៀសវាងគុំគាត់រត់ចូលចាជៀសវាងអូនរត់ជន់ពួកបងទូយអូនធំតើឥឡូវមកនឹងជុំ Forever សុំសម្លេងតែដៃមួយមកសន្យាអត់ថាពេលពួកគាត់ចេញអត់រត់ឆ្វាត់ឆ្វែកអូខេឥឡូវសុំសម្លេងហោមួយទៀតមកបាទអីបងយកគាត់
Order.
Bà con tôi ra đây nè, là xong phê bằng tích tiền, ok. Cho bà con ra này, cùng con nữa. Nhưng mình ăn sao cùng con hả? Bạn nói anh mặc bao không ba lời nó ngái là lời con mà ô vô cứ nơi là tiếng ăn viên giờ ta lời ông si ăn viên ta lời ok ta vô nó sao mà không tin mình tên ok ta lời nè ok ta lấy con được chơiជាមួយ Forever សុំសម្លេងហូមួយទៀតអូខេđây đây chơiជាមួយនឹង Forever ទាំងអស់គ្នា
But this day I stay grounded, I'm falling, I'm realizing it's just me, nothing for me, don't wait on me, get it to me. I know I can come.
จะสู้สุดแรงแต่ได้เลือดจัดเอาไว้ว่าวุ้นจะมาเขาเลยเชื่อใจในความเหมือนจริงๆว่าที่เขาเอาแต่เอาพวกไม่ถูก
Where are we going now?
Go to drink.
Where to?
Okay.
I'm good. That was kind of fun. Oh, sorry.
I'm tired now. I'm tired.
What time is it?
Oh,
So early. Right? Where are we going? Okay. So behind? Okay. Okay. You want? I'm scared to cross. I want to get on the other side. I get here.
available all, but one is not available.
Oh,
Only all available because you can see the light.
yeah. Oh, I see. I thought you knew about it personally.
That is the, I think 500 maybe.
Wow.
500 a month.
Wow. Good location. If I was rich, I would live right here.
Woo.
If I'm rich, I would live.
The rich go to buy house, not rent. Why you say rich, rent?
I want to live in Riverside. You scare me, babe. Wait for me. Wait for me. Okay, now I go when you go. When you go, I follow you. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just gonna. Whenever you walk, I'm gonna walk because they'll hit you first. They're gonna hit you before me. And then when we cross the street, I'm gonna get on the other side. As soon as we get there, I get on the other. I'm only joking. Spinners, yeah. Good idea. Oh
Wait,
shit,
wait, wait.
shit. We're gonna die out here.
Shit. Say that.
Go see some spinners. We're on our way to see some spinners right now. Not really. We are going to a bar though. Hello, John, and sorry, my eyes are bad. Norway and John. Hey, guys. Wherever you want. I don't care. Okay. Hi. Thank you. Do you guys, I probably asked y'all before, do y'all watch Fat and Broke? I watched him today. He was on for a long time. Several hours. Okay, thank you. Cheers. Thank you. I realize it's kind of boring. I'm just sitting in a corner bar. If this car wasn't here, we would have a better view because you could see the street at least. Usually this is a pretty good place to sit in terms of just use of traffic and stuff. Yeah, good chill out place. You're right. So, John and Norway, if you're still here, I probably asked you guys before this, so forgive me if I'm asking the same question again, but out of Cambodia, Thailand, Vietnam, which one is your favorite? Yeah, you're right. Watch the world go by. Speaking of eyes, my eyes are bad. I can't read unless I have to go like this to be able to read. Before I can read close, far away. How do I get this off the screen? Remove? Oh, nice. Yeah, I like Thailand too. And somehow, John, I just deleted your last message. I don't know how I did that. I don't really know what I'm doing. I had this box pop up on my screen. I couldn't get it off, and so I hit remove, and I guess it removed your last comment. But I'm a total moron when it comes to YouTube. Obviously. Somebody told me that if you get the streaming service like Prism or what are the other ones? I don't know. They said that your video quality would be better even if you're just on a phone, so I should check that out. What was the last thing you said, babe? What did you say before? You said something before.
Where?
Where?
What did you say?
You said something before. I missed what you said. I'm sorry.
Why are you so fast?
Put on my face? Why?
It's fun. So you eat.
Yeah, I probably should, but I don't want to. Nah, it wasn't worth removing. You said that it was a good place to watch the world go by, and I agree with. And if there was a way I could put it back, I would. I don't know. I didn't even know I could remove it. Didn't mean to. But as I said again, obviously I don't have a clue what I'm doing here. It took me a long time to even figure out how to read the chat. Like, the first few times I streamed, I couldn't even read the chat saying no. That's how ignorant I am.
Okay.
Yeah. I like to look at people on the bus. Haha, we're not in the bus. Haha, yeah. Feel bad for you. I was just looking at this bus. I don't know if you can see it. It's almost gone now, but there's a bus going by, and I always like to sit and look at people on the bus because, you know, they're just like they just came into Phnom Penh and their eyes are peeled on everything around them. And it just feels so nice not to be the one on the bus because I've been in that place before. Not just here, obviously, but other places. You know how it is. You've been traveling all day. You come to some city late at night, or it's not late, but you know what I mean. It feels a lot better being the one sitting at the restaurant looking at the bus than the person in the bus looking at the restaurant. That's what I'm trying to do. You did good. should have tried to do whatever that was. You should have done that. What did they get? The person that won, what did they get? The person that won. The thing we just watched, we were just there for like 30 minutes. The person that won that, they had a contest. Remember? We were just there. They had a contest between those people in the chairs. What did the winner get? What did they win? No. I video, but I don't see food.
It's just a video, you don't look around.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Peanut. Yummy. Good, yeah. Good for you too. The salt's not good, but the peanut's good.
What is good?
For your health, good. The salt not good for your health, but the peanut good for your health. How you feel? You think you can sleep tonight? You think you can sleep today?
You need to walk back. You need to drive.
Drive.
I wash my clothes and then I forget to wash them.
Oh. See, I thought that was a beer tent. It looked like that crud, right? When we were going to the grab tent, they looked like crud. Yeah, fruit. Look like the same. I think they had beer. Have you ever ordered food from Grab? You ever order from Grab? We ordered Panda one time. Remember? They can't find you. This one.
What do you do?
I mean, I've seen him before, but I don't know what he do. No fendling or nothing. Thank you.
Show him French fries.
We got some French fries there.
How much French fry is no French?
Oh, yeah, go. Whoa, that's a long one. Oh, yeah. Where'd you go, John? Where did you travel to? You know what? To be honest, I haven't done any traveling this year. I haven't been anywhere. So you've done one more journey than me. I just thought it's been last like September since I went anywhere. Went to Camp Hot. ready to go somewhere then. It's still gonna be a few more months, I think. Ooh. Oh, Devon. I've heard of Devon. I don't actually know where it's at, but I've heard of it before. I think that's the South, right? I don't know. I had a friend in South End on Sea. Actually, she died a few months ago. Kind of sad. I don't think I told you about that. Somebody I know in England died a few months ago. I think she do it. I think she do something. I think she young. She young.
Why you know her?
We met her in Jamaica. No, Jamaica? Jamaica. The country Jamaica.
Oh, you meet her there?
Yeah. When my sister get married, I meet her in Jamaica. And she's friends with my ex-wife. And then when we go to UK, we meet her at her home. She's older than me, but she's really, she's like 55. She was 55. Very attractive. For 55, she looked really good. She's a very high-end kind of person. But yeah, somebody, apparently she was upset about a boyfriend or something. I don't know. She killed herself over something. I think she did it. I think she did it. It looks like, from everything I read on Facebook, it looks like she did it. And she posts something the day before, like she's happy. She posts something on Facebook and the next day she's gone. It was like April, in April. Really, really nice person. Really nice. Very, very, very sweet to me. Very nice person. Good people. Southwest UK. Yeah, I don't know if you heard me before. I've been to South End, but I've never been, I guess, Southwest, yeah. I believe it. I mean, when I went there, it was like 10 years ago. I don't know how people live there then. I don't see how average, like, normal people live there. So everything is so expensive. Yep, and there was a town a little bit north of South End that I went to, but I forgot the name of it. It was a tiny place, but it wasn't. It was like the last stop before you got off at South End, but I forgot the name of the town now. It was a nice town though, but it wasn't. Obviously, it wasn't on the sea or anything, but I liked it. It was kind of very. I don't know. I felt like I was in England there. What?
250.
Yep. More than before? How many the last time you said?
20.
Yeah, I go up a little bit, you know, 1 or 2 a week probably. Oh, and we went to Sea Game. You remember Sea Game? I got like 60 on one video. The soccer video. Wow. Yeah. If I lived there, I could never go out. That's what I like about being here. It's like, you know, me and my girlfriend are at home, and we want to go out and have a beer and have some chips. Have some chips or some fries, right? If I can film. Peanuts, beer. And this is going to cost like way less than $10. What? That's horrible.
So
What are you doing? What did you do?
French fries.
Okay. Oh wow, $3. That was good. Bournemouth's the Cherries, right? Their football club. I used to play with them on FIFA back before they were really good. I forgot when I started playing with them, they were in League 2. But careful.
It's like you.
Can we help you? I can help you. What's that one? What is that, man? Chili? Yeah, $3 is an incredible deal, I would think. It's like getting a tuk-tuk here. I feel like the U.S., at least where I lived in the U.S., was a lot cheaper than the U.K. But even there, I never go out. I mean, when I say never, I mean like once a month or something. Here, you don't have to think about it. Wow. 2 pounds, whatever the distance. Wow. That was great. Yeah, so I'm definitely not somebody that has any money, and that's what's nice about here. You don't have to consider it. It's just like, if you want to go out and have a beer, you can. In the U.S., it's like, oh, I got to spend $6 for a beer plus tip. You know, it had to be like a real social event to actually go out and do something. And here, it's just not even a consideration. You just, if you want to go somewhere, you go somewhere. Right. Yeah, it's a whole different mindset, isn't it? Yeah. And every time I go back, it's the same way for me. And every time I go back now, for like the last 7 years, I've either been here or saving money to come here. So every time I go back, it's like the day I get back, I'm already counting the days to when I'm leaving again. So all I'm thinking about is saving money to come back here. So I don't enjoy being there either. It's kind of a catch-22. Yeah. I like seeing my family, but besides that, that's about it. I mean, I like it. Don't get me wrong, U.S. is great. I mean, there's great things about it, but it's just not my jam anymore. I would much rather be here. I just wish all my family was here too. That's the only thing. Yeah, go ahead. We'll get one. Okay. Wow, that's great, John. You have kids in Thailand? Wow. Yeah, I think you told me that now, John. I apologize. I was pretty sure you told me that before. I just forgot it. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, that's good. That's perfect. I've always loved Cambodia because of the visa situation. But they're making it a little harder. And when I say a little, it's still really easy, but it's getting more expensive because now you got to do this expensive work permit that I didn't know about before. And it's like $170 every 6 months, plus you got to pay for, obviously, the visa. But I assume if you actually had a job here, your work would take care of the work permit. But it used to be easier, even than it is now. Yeah, I heard the same thing. That's awesome that you got people to take care of you like that. That's really cool. I got my girlfriend. If I didn't have her, I couldn't even be here. I can do most things, but you know, certain things there's a language barrier. Okay.
I save money by cash. 300.
300.
By cash for you.
I can get you one here.
No. Foreigner cash.
Foreigner cat. You can get public cat for your pet. Wow, that's awesome, man. I'm jealous. I wish I had some stability like that. I think I'm on the upswing, but I'm literally like hanging by a thread. But I think it's okay. I got a new job. I have 2 jobs now. Maybe between both, I'll make enough money to live. And I actually got somebody to loan me the money for my visa, so I couldn't do it all. Could have cost me about $600 to do the work permit, the year visa. But what's nice about here, you don't have to leave the country. I really like that. You can just stay. So I'm not bitching. It's very easy. I was surprised because I didn't know. I thought it was like $400 for my visa, and it's like $600 because of the work permit. $9,000. Wow, that's amazing. That's really cool. Yeah, I would love to have a place like that. Like maybe out in the province a little ways from here. I think you could probably do that. But my girlfriend won't go anywhere outside of here. She was born in Phnom Penh, so she's arrogant about Phnom Penh. I wanted to move to Battambang one time, and she said no. And Kampot too. I forgot. I wanted to go to Kampot. I think like 90% of the people that live here are from somewhere else. So if they're actually born here, they think they're kind of above everybody else. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but there is kind of a thing about it. It's like they think they're, you know, they're super cool. They're original city people. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, I think it's a big thing. And here, you really only have one city, right? I mean, you got Siem Reap. I mean, it's only like 200,000 people. In Bangkok, you got more cities. I mean, sorry, Thailand, you got more cities. But yeah, you're right. It's like that's the way it is here. It's like everything is associated with money. Is go to Phnom Penh. There's kind of a cachet to it too. If you're from the province, like, oh, I have a brother and he lives in Phnom Penh, so therefore he must be doing really well. He makes $200 a month. Yeah, exactly. You're right. Yeah. I'm gonna go smoke. Hey, what was that all about? Can you tell me? What was that about? Hey, you're drinking 2 beer. You okay? Be careful.
Go home soon.
Be careful. You know what's gonna happen now. You're gonna go to sleep and you're gonna sleep really hard for 3 or 4 hours and you're gonna wake up 1 a.m., 2 a.m. not sleep. Probably should stop it too. Be back. Nah, I'm good. Thank you.
8:30.
What time is it now?
8:30 to go home.
What time is it now? I don't know.
8, 9.
8? 8?
9.
8, 9? 8:09. I can't see it, so I don't know.
You can do like that. You can do.
Oh. You're smart.
Wow. See my red face? No? One more beer.
Huh? No, don't drink again.
Why?
My girlfriend had 2 beers. It's 2 more than she can handle. 1 is more than enough. I wish I could do that. I could just drink 1 a day. That'd be great. You're gonna sleep hard, you know. Hey, you should try to stay awake for a little bit when you go home. Try to stay awake.
Okay, I put the dry spot. You dry.
Huh?
Go home. I got my dress. You dry.
Put it on the hanger.
Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully I remember.
Remember, please. I need uniform.
Okay.
Go to work tomorrow.
Okay. Now you're drinking way faster than me. Look. Of course, I've had 20 already, but. Hey, John, if you're still here, I forget, where did you live in Thailand? Or where do you normally stay in Thailand? That's what I should ask. Chiang Mai, okay, cool. Yeah, I've always wanted to go there. I've never been. I see tons of videos about it and stuff, but I've never been there. I've heard sometimes there's a problem with the air quality there. I don't know if it's, I forgot the reason. Pollution from China or something, I don't know. That could probably be wrong, but I just know I've heard sometimes there's an air quality issue there. But it looks really nice. Looks like a nice one. Okay. Because they're burning stuff. Okay. I didn't realize that. I just assumed it was coming from pollution from somewhere else. I didn't realize it was because of the stuff they're doing there. I get it now. You know, in Korea, they got a dust issue. This is caused by like factories in China and also the Gobi Desert, like dust from the Gobi Desert coming in. So I just assumed when I heard about Chiang Mai that it was probably something coming from China. I don't know why. I just assumed that. Oh, okay. It's local. You drunk?
No. Why you food? Take tục tục.
And I was gonna say, you probably want to take pictures. Wow. Yeah, I've heard in the rural areas it's really interesting place. I'm sure it is here too. I've heard more about Thailand rural areas than I have here, but I'm sure it's interesting. Hey, I gotta go to Mart. Beer.
You didn't hear already.
We can go to I can walk to Big C. We go to the apartment. I walk to BC. You go up. I come back. Okay. Good idea. Good idea actually, because then I can live stream them.
No way.
You don't have to wait. You got a key, right?
Long time.
Oh, I see. Just leave the door unlocked. I'm not gonna be long.
No.
I'm gonna be like 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
No. No.
You like mom?
Michael. No. I don't like. Michael. I'm gonna say to mom. I hate mom. Michael here.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna go for a few minutes. Okay, it's a good idea. I'm not gonna go long. I'm just gonna walk a little bit.
I go to my second mom.
Hey, I'm gonna mom.
Ah,
Hey.
good morning, mom. How are you? Michael here.
Hey, he is cool.
Good. Good morning. How are you?
You lie. You're not doing that.
I will tell mom.
It'll be alright.
Say you go to outside and then you leave me alone.
I saw the scooter.
You be safe though. You be safe.
Okay, mom. One more beer.
She said big.
No, I don't have to have because I can go when I go live stream. I'll get some.
That is big now.
Oh, you know what? You take Tucka. I can walk from here. Yeah, I gotta go to Mart anyway. Perfect.
You can walk, but you phone to me.
What? I'm not gonna get you home.
Yeah.
No. I'm not. Go bad. Cute girl. They were the death of me when I was here the first time. The second time, too. I was the biggest sucker. You know? I wish I knew how much money I spent on those girls.
What?
The girl that came just now. When the first two times I came, 2016, 2018.
You know good? Which good?
I don't know the girl. That's the girl that just came here trying to sell something. You don't remember? She was here like 1 minute ago. Okay, you go home. I'll meet you. See you soon.
Kind of bread. It's feel like kind of bread.
Why?
It's kind of My face is red, right?
You feel like it is, but it's not. Actually.
It's red. I know that.
It's not. I promise it's not.
Red.
Oh, you're taking yourself? Okay. So you take a picture of me. You funny?
People can see me.
Can what? Yep. And you're gonna wake up at 1 o'clock and never go back to sleep. So when you wake up, just get ready to get up because you're not gonna go back to sleep. I can promise you that.
Go home. Finish your beer.
Finish what? We're gonna have one more. That's her. I'm gonna message her too and tell her you're being mean to me. I can't see. I messaged my mom too and tell her you're being mean. Okay.
What you say? No.
She said the temperature is going to be 40 degrees today, so she's going out to water plants. Yeah. She said you're used to that. She said she knows you're used to 40-degree weather. No, this is fine. Yeah, you're fine. No worries. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, my mother lives in Texas, and it's, you know, this time of year is always around 40. And even in the mornings, it's really hot. I feel like it's much cooler here, even in the hottest months here is like April and May. And I don't know why, but I feel like it's nicer here than there, even at that time. But definitely the rest of the year is nicer here because you don't have to deal with winter or anything. And that's the thing about Texas, even though you're in the South, you still get snow and ice and stuff. I mean, it's not, you know, for months or anything, but you get really cold days in the winter. And obviously here, you don't have to deal with any of that. You got like 2 months that is really hot, and the rest of it, to me, is doable. If it's like 35 or less, I'm good with that. And you got like 300 days plus here that's, 35 or less. And for me, that's perfect. Huh? I'll do one more. Give me one more. I drink fast. You can go. I'm going to meet you anyway because I got to walk to the mart. I'll just walk from here.
You like this? Very like this. I will take you.
What? You like it? Once in a blue moon. Once every 3 months or something, I do that. Maybe. Not even that.
You let me alone.
1 time, 2 times in 1 year. Maybe. This is the second time in 1 year. You lie a lot. You can go with me. Go with me. You can go with me. It's fun for you. You like it. Feel hot?
It's so hot. My God. I tried to make my jelly.
You feel better. You get in the aircon, turn the aircon on, and get the fan. You feel better, right?
I miss the bed.
And we already made the bed, and that's good.
I want a bed.
Oh, you got to do the pillowcase. Pillowcase. Right? Pillowcase.
I want a bed.
Pillowcase. Pillowcase. You can order me one more beer whenever you want. You- Do you like chili, John? My girlfriend eats chili with everything. She loves it. It's strange. I eat a lot of hot sauce in the U.S., but here I really don't. Hey, you asked me for? Do you give me a beer? Okay.
One more beer.
You scare me. All I hear is Kitwood.
Why?
All I hear is Kitwood. So, hey, John, something I had in the UK that I've never seen anywhere else is a Foster's with, it's not lime, it's something. What is that? It's Foster's. I want to say it's Foster's with lime. I forgot what it was, but that was really good. It's got to be lime, right? It couldn't be lemon. I don't know what it was, but you know what I'm talking about. It's Foster's and lime or lemon or something like that. That was really good. We don't have that in the U.S. I've never seen that before. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I am fine. Michael, dude, now we are outside right now. You could have took a picture.
Oh, wait. What's the say?
Both of you, you work so hard. You need to try to enjoy your time. It went away. Make Michael spend a little money so y'all can have some fun.
You will inside her?
Yeah.
Inside her.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't touch the table anymore. Wait. Let me get a drink out of here. Where are you touching it?
I'm just smoking hot stuff.
Okay. You're good now.
Inside her.
Like I'm you? I'll put okay, LOL.
Okay. Oh.
I'll let you respond. I'll take a picture.
A picture of what?
You. Thank you. I was gonna take a picture, but I gotta take this picture.
But it's so hot outside. I think I already ate ice cream outside.
Not good. Not good. You know,
Okay. Okay. Me and you are done with our sleep.
I want to see. Do it again. Do it again. Oh, wow. I love cider. Cider is great. Cider for me is a weird drink. It's like the one drink that I can drink like, I don't know, like it's water or something. It is dangerous for me to drink cider, actually, because I can just down it. I guess I always tell them to spin on it. But you like having it.
yeah, right?
That's good. It's probably going to sound crazy, but I feel like we're all different with different drinks. And some people handle certain drinks a certain way, and some people handle other drinks another way. I drink beer all the time, and, you know, I can get... I can have a buzz and get drunk with beer. For some reason with wine, even if it's like 15% alcohol, I can't get drunk from it. I don't know if it's a mental thing or what, but I literally can just drink wine all day and never I'll get a hangover from it, but never get drunk. Never have a buzz feeling like I have from beer. So for me, it's like pointless to drink wine. And then cider is just like, I can just literally I mean, I think if you gave me 3 liters of cider, I could just down it. That's how much I like it. To me, it tastes just like apple juice. There's like no, and it'll be strong, you know. It's a decent amount of alcohol usually in cider, like 6% by volume or whatever. But I can just drink it like it's nothing. And beer, I can't do that. I like beer, but I can't down a liter of beer. But cider, I can down a liter of that any second. And feel like I'm not even drinking alcohol. That's the thing. And to me, it doesn't even taste like alcohol. And it's actually stronger than beer. Right? Hey, do the picture. We got a new picture for Mom. Do the picture. Can we do it?
Not yet. Okay, not.
Rice whiskey.
Hey.
Did you drink a lot of whiskey in Thailand? I bet that stuff's strong. I've never had it. I've had the whiskey here. It's not called whiskey. I don't know what it's called. I forgot. But it's the same. It's like a...
You take this.
Okay. Both of us?
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. I do it? Huh? My face? Is bad? My face looks bad?
Care about that. I'm strong, but
No.
Michael, don't let me go.
Nah. Tell her Michael never drunk. Tell her to watch my live stream. Tell her I'm live streaming. You can get on. Give us some banter.
Let's go.
Yeah, I try to stay off the liquor too. Do you like Cheng? I like Cheng. Leo, I'm not really a big fan of Leo. I mean, I'll drink it if it's there, but I haven't had Leo in a while either. But the last time I had it, I don't know, it wasn't great to me. But I buy Cheng sometimes here because obviously it's still pretty cheap since it's next door. You know, another beer too that's really good, I think, is Qingdao. You know, it's spelled like Tsingtao from China, Qingdao. That one is like a super nice, like German beer, even though it's made in China, but it's really like German origin. And it's usually priced pretty good here. In the U.S. it's expensive, but here it's not bad. And I really like the fact that here they don't have light beer. You know, in the U.S. now everybody drinks a light beer. And I've never understood it because it's less alcohol. It's less calories. But, hello. No, I'm sorry. But because it's less alcohol and less calories, people just drink more of it. And people think, oh, I'm saving, I'm not drinking as much. Yeah, actually, you're drinking more. That's all it does. It causes you to drink more. Whereas used to, you would have had 15 beers. Now you're drinking 20 because you're drinking so-called light beer. I've never understood it. It makes no sense to me. But the beer market in America, they say it's like 50% light beer. It seems like it's like, among people that I know, it's like 75%. It's like that's all anybody drinks, light beer. And here it's not even an option. I like that. I feel like you drink less. If the beer is 5% alcohol by volume, then naturally you're going to drink less than if it's 4% by volume. But nobody in the U.S. thinks like that at all. They're like, oh, it's less alcohol. I'm going to save calories and be more fit if I drink this. No, you're just going to drink more. So you just waste more money and drink more. It makes no sense. Sorry, I didn't mean to go on a rant about light beer. Yes, UK beer is the best in the world for sure. For me, going to a pub in the UK, especially, the first day I was there, I was in London. That was one of the highlights of my life because, I grew up reading about, I've totally romanticized pubs and stuff. And I've also romanticized just the UK in general, or I should say England. I shouldn't include the entire UK. It's mostly about England. I grew up watching British comedies and stuff, so I romanticized England to the hilt. When I got to London, I thought, I can die now and I'm happy. Because I had been to the center of the universe. And I still feel like that, and people there act like I was retarded. But, we can put down ourselves or, Western culture, but a whole lot of the good stuff that we have in the world, it originated in England. The whole is definitely, especially the English-speaking world, all the English-speaking countries, we would be nothing without England and without the empire. And I'm not trying to be, I don't know. I just hate the way everybody's, puts down the history now. For instance, I think I have some Irish in me, and I know people that are Irish and they try to put down the UK, and it's like, okay, well, if you hate it so much, then quit speaking English and go grow some potatoes. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean, but it's the truth. We want to put down the things about empire we don't like, but we want to keep the things that we got. All the things that made us great, we want to keep all those things, and then also, denigrate every person from history, that they're racist or this or that or whatever. And I'm not on a soapbox about it. I don't have a huge opinion about that one way or the other. For me, the UK is a good thing. What they did for the world was really good. And we would be a lot less of a world. We would be in a lot worse position as people from the West without it. Everything America has, we owe to the UK. There wouldn't be an America if there wasn't a UK. Did you talk to my mom again? What did she say? Right, yeah, that's what I think too. I mean, I'm just reading history, of course, but yeah. I'm with you on that. I think it would have been great. And if I was rich, I would live in London. Of course, I mean, that's true, I guess, of any city in the world. If you're rich, you can live anywhere. But that city in particular, I think you need to have a lot of money to have a good time. Also, Hong Kong. I really like that. Hong Kong, to me, is like the London of Asia. And I realize it's changed some stuff, in ways now with the political stuff. But because the British were there for so long, it really kind of feels like you're in Far East London, I guess. And I really enjoyed it there. I liked it a lot more than I thought I would. I didn't realize how cool it was. And I'm sure before all the stuff that happened in the last 5 years or so, it was probably even cooler 10 years ago, 20 years ago. Nice, John. I don't think my family ever got rich. I say that there were some people that were like in North Carolina, and they owned a bunch of slaves, so I'm guessing they must have had a plantation or something. But I think the Civil War probably in the 1860s messed up my family. But I don't know enough about the history. I just know there's a whole lot of black people living in North Carolina with my last name, and my last name is not common, so I have a feeling that some of our people in the past had some money, but I got no proof of that. And outside of that, we definitely didn't. We had some business owners and stuff. I'm not saying they were poor, but we didn't have anybody that was rich. My grandparents, they did good, but I still wouldn't call them rich. They worked every day, But compared to me, they're filthy rich. John, I am probably the poorest person I know that's been able to travel. And I'm not saying that like bragging or something. I've just been very, very lucky or blessed or whatever. I worked in a hotel in the U.S. and I didn't have to rent and stuff, so I could save money to come here. But I'm a penniless beggar in the U.S. And here also, it's just my pennies go for it. But I've just been really lucky to be able to do what I've done. I don't know anybody in my income bracket in the U.S. that traveled as much as I do. There's nobody, because I can't. If I had to pay rent and stuff, I couldn't. Every time I go back to the U.S., I've got a built-in job. I live in the hotel that I work in. I go to work every day. I come back to my room, just save money. I don't do anything else. Well, that was a smart way to do it, John. I never had that problem. I've never been. There was a time I made more money. I made more money in my 20s than I do now, and I mean literal money. I mean literally, I make more. Not just adjusted for inflation. Like I literally made. I'm gonna say 20 years ago, I probably made twice what I made in the U.S. last year. I was going to compare it to today, but that's not comparable because right now I'm making next to literal nothing. Like 400 pounds. I think last month I made 400 pounds. Like $450, something like that. But I can cover my rent, my utilities, and everything for $300 here. So I say with $1,000 here, I can have a good life. That's the way I feel. Like I got like a couple hundred to eat out on and cover everything and buy all the beer I want for $1,000, easy. Oh, and have health insurance. I could do that too. I read a story the other day about a guy that didn't have health insurance, and his family's having to pay like $150,000 or something to fly him to New Zealand or somewhere. And I do not have health insurance. I probably should be trying to get that. It's not like it's really expensive to get travel insurance. But at the moment, it's just too high. for me. Well, I'm kind of glad to hear you say that, John. It makes me feel better about myself. I have had it. Like when I first came, every time I come back here, I'll have it for a couple months and then kind of let it go once money goes down. I don't intend not to have it. It's just I can't really put it. I should put it at the top of the list, but I don't. I'd rather have a beer than a health insurance. I know that's not good, but you take your chances, I guess. And I always feel like, too, I mean, if it's something immediate, like if I come out here and get hit by a car right now, then yeah, I would need it. But if it's something that's gradual, that's coming, you could always kind of sign up for health insurance after you got sick, right? I think. I don't know. I know life doesn't work that way, but that's kind of the way I think. Is like, well, as long as it's not some immediate danger, I probably could just sign up for it after I got sick and still use it. But I do have good intentions. Once I got this new job that I'm working now, and we'll see how the next month goes. But maybe in a month or so, I'll buy some insurance. I think it's cheap. It's only like $80 to $90 per month. You ready to go? Let me. I got a pizza. You already ordered? Are you walking or are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I'll go to the Big C or whatever. I'm gonna go walk around Lifetrain a little bit.
You like this?
What's the big deal? I'm close to home. Not far. You okay? Yeah, I agree with you. That's true. Yeah, if you're saving it, then a lot of the stuff that comes up here, you could pay for out of pocket. Where you go? Why you come back? Okay, I think the bathroom's empty now. Babe. I need to go to the bathroom, so if you want to go ahead. Okay, don't go. Look, you get tucked up from here, I'm going to walk. It's close. I got to go to Mart anyway. You mean to walk you home? I'll ride with you. It's fine. I'll ride with you. If you're scared to walk home, I'll ride with you if you want. Not a problem. You want me to do this? Wow, that's great. I had a small outpatient thing. What is it called? I can't even think of what it's called now. It's a really common thing people get, though. Hernia. I had a hernia operation. And I was already considering coming back to Southeast Asia. I looked up a place in Thailand that was super nice looking. It was $2,000 to get the hernia operation, everything done, out the door. But I decided to stay in the U.S. and I had to get insurance. I paid $500 for a month for insurance. I paid for like 4 months. Then I went to the hospital and then I had to pay like $4,000 out of pocket on top of that. And they never quit sending me bills. Long story short, it was an outpatient deal. I was in for like 3 hours, $40,000. $40,000. The medical situation in the U.S. is just the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life. It's beyond retarded, but we'll never change. The U.S. will never change. We could have had what you guys had. We could have had a national health service too, but we're idiots. We'll never do it. And especially now. It was possible maybe 50 years ago, but now I think it's off the rails forever. Babe. Babe, you need to go to the bathroom? Okay, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I think next time I'm gonna go to Thailand for that stuff. As you probably know, the health situation here is not great. They say it's getting better, but Thailand is definitely a better place to go from everything I've read. Okay, hey, can you watch this one? I think you can. Whoa. I don't know if she ordered. I don't know. We wait for her. Wow, I can use Clinic for free. Sorry, I'm probably reading this wrong because my eyes are bad trying to read the chat, but I think that you said your son has a YouTube channel. Did I read that right? Man, Thailand YouTube channel. Could you tell me the name of the The YouTube channel? I want to look it up. I can't look it up now because I'm too uncoordinated to actually search something on YouTube and be on live on YouTube, but I will look it up later. I see people all the time that manage to like live stream on various platforms at the same time, and I have no clue how to do that. I've seen, you know, there's people that they live stream on Kick, and of course Kick, I don't know about Kick at all. I mean, even less than I know about YouTube, which is nothing. But there's people that live stream on Kick, YouTube, and like Facebook at the same time. I am clueless about how you even go about that. I guess you have to have coordination and enough cameras and stuff to do that. So what are we doing? You want to walk? Walk. Thank you. What are you doing? I'm following you. I think I stayed at this place before. It used to be called something else, but I'm pretty sure it was right there. It was River something, River Point. It's a nice hotel. Oh, I should turn them. I thought I had it turned around. I didn't know it was on my face. I was trying to show the hotel back there. Too late now, already past it. Hey, is this 315? Babe, is this 15? No, I don't think it is. I thought it was old apartment. Oh, okay, another block. Wow, that's cool, man. Wish I had a son that was big on TikTok or YouTube or whatever. I don't have any son or daughter. But someday, maybe. I'm still too young. I haven't grown up yet. I'm too irresponsible to have a child. I'm trying to put my phone down a little bit because we're walking by some girly places. People get sensitive. It's so funny. I'm sure you've noticed before when you walk by girly bars. If you're by yourself, hello, 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 hello. But if you got a girl with you, they're like, they just look at you. Nobody says anything. And I like it because also with like tuk-tuk drivers, if I'm by myself, I got to go like run a gauntlet. It's like, do you want a tuk-tuk? No. Do you want drugs? No. You want girl? No. You want this? No. You want that? No. What are you doing tomorrow? No, I don't want that. Right there is the entrance to where I used to live, right there. That was like 2 years ago. And it was a great location because I had a balcony that overlooks Street 130. And I could see into like 4 or 5 girly bars across the street from my balcony. So it was kind of like you had the experience of going to a bar without actually being in one. So I really enjoyed that. Because what you're seeing right here, which you can't see because my horrible camera, but there's Angry Birds Bar, Holiday, Honey Pot. All those are right below my balcony. And again, I'm not showing my phone down, I guess. Okay. I'm gonna walk around the last year a little bit. I'll walk you. I'll walk you. Yeah, I'm gonna walk you home.
I'm not staying home, and I work with food and
It's like 30 minutes. 30 minutes. No, I promise I'm not going to stay out long. I promise. I'm just going to stay out like 30 minutes. That's not going to be long. I just want to walk around the live stream a little bit more.
live stream.
I have possibly one person watching. It's a huge stream.
If I know that you are still like, and I take some, I don't go.
I really appreciate you watching, John. It's nice to have somebody actually watch my live stream.
You won't go too
The majority of the time I live stream, nobody watches. I just want to walk around a little bit. And look.
If I know that you still not go up, I don't go.
Just leave the door unlocked. I'm going to come soon.
It's not at the door, it's unlocked or no unlocked. You must.
I'm going to walk you home, then I'm going to go buy a beer, then I'm going to come back.
Oh,
It's 30 minutes.
why do like that? Just 5 years and go.
I'm already out. I want to walk around a little bit.
Walk around for what?
Live stream.
Live stream.
I can't live stream at home. There's nothing to live stream at home.
What the benefit?
Benefit. I got hundreds of people watching right now. I got 323 people watching right now.
No, I'm having a benefit.
It's not about benefit. It's just I want to walk around a little bit. Even if I wasn't live streaming, I would still do the same thing. Lucky Cafe. This looks like a good place. I think this is maybe new. Of course, you can't see it on my horrible phone. I really need to get some other kind of filming device. That's horrible. Anyway, can't tell, but it's a nice looking place. Balcony dog got out. Hey, John, I don't know if you're still here, John. But do you remember Sharky's here? There's conflicting info, but apparently it's closed. There it is. And it says for rent, so yeah, it's definitely closed now. I've seen all kinds of weird chatter about it online. People saying it's open, it's not open. But I would say that it looks pretty close to me. And I've heard stories, you know, from like old timers here. Like Sharky's was like the only place you could go back in the day. Like 20 years ago, that was like the place to go. There was like nowhere else to go. I am essentially home now. I'm between Street 130, which we're on Street 130, which is a big girly bar street. Down the other end. Noordam is up there. And then I'm between Street 130 and 118. My girlfriend is angry and walking away from me. So I guess I'm not going to walk her up. I don't know. She's just walking away. What is she doing? Wow, that's incredibly rude. I've never known her to be that way before. She should walk away from me. I don't really want to chase her down because I told her I was going to stay out for a little bit. Hi. Yeah, so this alley's always fun to walk through because there's always a rat everywhere. Rats actually run across my feet here. And I always jump and scream. Babe. Seriously? Hey. Hello? Why are you walking? What? Why are you walking away? You okay?
You want to try to?
I want to go. I'll come back 30 minutes. Okay? I'll walk you home though. Okay? You good? You safe? Be safe. Rat. Everywhere is a rat. There are actually less rats now than there were in the past because you got green bins here now. John, if you're still here, I don't know how long it's been since you've been here, but it was not that long ago. Like literally 5 years ago, they didn't have trash cans here. And 7 years ago, they didn't even have, apparently they didn't have trash pickup. People would just burn their stuff on the streets. But these green bins, which you can't see, maybe you can see this one. Yeah, so you got green bins now where people actually put trash in. Those didn't exist a few years ago. And I've noticed a big reduction in the rat population. And I guess it's just from that. You got enough trash going in the bin. I should walk to Nordon. Let you look at Nordon. And I'm sorry, like I said, my eyes are bad. I like to read the chat. I've got to like stop and look at it. So I don't know if anybody's even on here. But do you remember Nordon, John? It's like, so you got Riverside, and then you got like 4 blocks or something, and then Nordon. For me, Riverside is like Riverside to Nordon, because Nordon's like the next big street. So my entire life basically takes place between Riverside and Nordon. Occasionally I'll go to BKK or something. But for the most part, everything that I go to is what I can walk to. And I will take a tuk-tuk. I mean, they're cheap as dirt, right? But for the most part, my neighborhood is right here. It's like 118 to 172. Riverside to Nordon. That's it. I'm gonna go here, get beer in a minute. And 1 million watching. Oh no, I'm good. Thank you, sir. LOL, that's funny about your girlfriend walking behind you. Oh, Benny, yeah, he's right here. You know, that place he normally streams from, I forgot the name of it. Heartbreak, right? Something like that. It's literally like less than a 5-minute walk from my house. Because it's on Street 118. And I've been there and I've seen him before. I've seen him on stream. There was a guy from Scotland that was here. What was it? Oh, The Last King of Scotland. That's his YouTube name. He came and then we met up. And he took me to see Benny during Benny's live stream. That was cool. And we met those girls. There's like 3 girls, B and Unicorn. I forgot the other girl's name. But anyway, I got to do that. And that was really cool. And also, earlier that day, Benny was like super drunk on stream. Or at least he seemed to be. When we went and met him, it was like midnight, and he wasn't even on the stream. You know how sometimes he just gives the girls his camera or whatever, and he's off somewhere else. So that's the way it was when we went. The dude was stone cold sober. And I said, hey, is this a gimmick or something that you're acting drunk? And he just put his finger to his mouth, like, shh. So I don't know. I'm not sure. He's very convincing. If he's not drunk some of the times, then he's very convincing that he's not. But I'm starting to think that it might be a total ruse. That's just an act he plays on camera. Because I swear, that day, he was like nodding at 1 p.m. or something. And we went to see him at midnight, and he's sober as a, what do you call it, a preacher? Yeah, on Sunday morning. He was nothing. He was sitting there drinking a Coke. He was the most sober person I've ever seen in my life. But maybe I just caught him at a bad time or a good time. I don't know. I was going to show you the exciting Nordon Street, but it doesn't look too exciting right now. I thought I was at least going to a place where there was a red light. I didn't even do that. There you go. There's the end of my world, Nordon Street. John, do you ever find it funny? I mean, I never think about it a lot, but whatever city you live in the world, your entire life, you get into your own neighborhood and you really don't go outside of it. It's like somebody says, I'm from London. Well, yeah, okay, you're from London, but you never left South London. You know? And the same thing for me. I grew up in Dallas, but I was in one little corner of the city, you know. But it's just human nature, I guess. We stayed close to where we're at. They got some major construction going on here. And again, my horrible phone, man, I wish you could see some of the stuff I can see. But you can't, so there's no point in me even trying to film it. This is a nice corner. You got the MGM Empire Bank. All these buildings are fairly new. Like in the last, I was going to say 5 years, but it's probably even more recent than that. I would say 3 or 4 years. You got this bank on the corner, and you got this other giant building, which I think this giant building here is also a bank, I think. I just can't see the signage for it, but I'm pretty sure it's also a bank. So that's nice. There's just a lot of change here just in the last few years. Since I started coming in 2016, the skyline is completely different when you fly in. When I flew in here in 2016, it was like there was no skyline. You had like 3 or 4 buildings that were tall. And now they're everywhere. And old timers here, everybody says that this place is the way like Bangkok was 20 years ago. So I think it's behind Bangkok, but it's going to be another Bangkok. Maybe. I mean, it's never going to be as big, right? Because the population is too small. But it's going to be that level of nice, I guess. Or they think it is. And that's great for Cambodians. I mean, don't get me wrong. That's good. But it's not good for me necessarily. One thing that attracts me to Cambodia is the fact that when I'm in Cambodia, I know I'm in Southeast Asia. If you get on a highway around Bangkok, you could be in Dallas, Texas, or, you know, you could be in Australia or the UK or the middle of Europe. You don't know where you're at. When you're in Cambodia, you know you're in freaking Asia. And I've always liked that about Cambodia. But again, I'm not knocking their progress. If I was a Cambodian, I would be all for the progress. We got a nice little picture of Angkor Wat here. Yeah, Ben is a pro. You're right. He knows what he's up to. He is good. He's a smart guy. But yeah, I agree with you. Cambodia is cheaper. It's definitely cheaper if you don't drink. And I know, like, you know, first blush, if you come from the West to Thailand, you say, oh, the alcohol here is cheap. Well, it is compared to, the U.S. or the U.K. for sure. But in Cambodia, the prices are way cheaper for alcohol than they are in Thailand. And I know, we're talking about a small difference. But if you drink a lot, it's definitely cheaper to stay here. If you don't drink at all, I would say Thailand might be cheaper, but I don't know. And I feel like Vietnam's kind of a wash. I can say Vietnam's similar, but here is better, and the people are nicer too. I think. People in Vietnam are great, but I think people here are even nicer than Vietnam. But again, Vietnam's kind of a wash. I feel like Saigon is like a giant version of Phnom Penh. I don't see the difference in it. Fat and Broke was saying today he could never live in Cambodia. I just don't see I don't understand what the hang up on Cambodia is. Especially, I understand people that don't travel. You know, they read stuff online or whatever. Oh, Cambodia is dangerous or whatever. I can see why they might have a hang up about it. But even the live streamers that have been here have a hang up about it. And they have a hang up because they got all this determined stuff in their mind based off stuff they read online. That's the only thing I can figure is Cheap Charlie. who to me is like one of the most open-minded, down-to-earth, travelers, vloggers, whatever. What is he? I guess he's a live streamer now. Whatever he is, he's one of the best. And I feel like he's a really genuine person, but he has a big, massive hang-up about Cambodia, and I've never understood it. It's like, it seems like people who go to Thailand first, they never get it out. It's like they're going to judge harshly on anything compared to Thailand. And I get it. And that may be, I didn't go to Thailand first, so maybe that's why. Maybe if I went to Thailand first, I'd feel the same way. And I do think Thailand is the best place to go your first trip to Asia, probably. And in terms of adjusting, it's easier to adjust there than it would be anywhere else. But I feel like people miss out a lot saying that, what was it he said? He said he couldn't live in Cambodia for any amount of money. Somebody said, how much would we have to donate to get you to live in Cambodia? He said, there's no way I could live in Cambodia. What? To me, Phnom Penh is a city that is 1/5 the size population-wise of Saigon with way less pollution. Otherwise, it's the same place. The language is different. The food's a little different. Otherwise, to me, it's the exact same place. But that's just my opinion. And I do have a bias towards Cambodia, obviously. But I don't understand the huge bias against it. It really bothers me. I'd get it for stuff that's warranted, and there's this thing, I don't know how it is in other countries, but in the U.S., people look at a place, if a building is old, they think that, I'm going to get robbed there. They think anything that's old is sketchy. Well, it's not like that here. An old building doesn't mean you're going to get robbed. It just means it's an old building. Yeah, for all my bitching and stuff, I agree. I could live in any, I was going to say 3 countries. I was going to say Cambodia, Thailand, Vietnam, but I'll throw Laos in there too, even though I've actually never been to Laos. Everybody says it's good. But yeah, I totally feel the same way. I'd much rather be any of these countries than the West right now. Wow, Phil, you've been to these places a lot of times. Like at least 15 more than me. To both. Well, hang on. You said you've been to Cambodia 10 times, so I guess I've been here 7 times less to Cambodia and 15 times less to Thailand. If you are obviously pro. I apologize for just filming in the street. I was trying to light a cigarette. I got one of those things. I don't know what you call it. You know, the thing you put your camera in, but it's still shaky as when you hold it in your hand. So I don't think it's any good. I think you need like some kind of stabilizer. There's something, I forgot what it's called now. You guys probably know. All I know is it makes your film steady. But my film quality and the steadiness is so bad. I can't rewatch it. When I've tried to rewatch them before, I'm like, wow, you can't see anything. It's amazing how bad it is. And I think 10 years ago it'd be fine, but this isn't 10 years ago. Nothing can stabilize being drunk. That's a good point, for sure. Do you guys watch Chris? I'm sure we talked about him. Chris Travels. I used to really like watching his streams because he would always get drunk and do something crazy. He doesn't do it so much these days, but back in the day, he would always do something crazy. They kind of had a pattern. They would start out the same way and end the same way every time. Very entertaining. But I did feel bad for him at times. It could have all been a game, too. I don't know. Oh, the Carlsberg was 3,500. I was actually going to buy another one in your honor, actually. Well, the Chang. I was going to buy the 500 milliliter Chang, but they had just put it in the fridge. It was hot, so I didn't get that one. And the Chang was like $1.15. This one's 3,500 real, so it's like 80. What is it? Almost 90 cents US. So I think that's like 80 pence. Something like that. It's so weird to me to say that 80 pence is 90 US cents because my entire life the pound has always been, it's always cost like $1, anywhere from $1.50 to $1.67. And that's the way I used to always calculate. Most of my life I've always calculated the pound is 2/3 above the dollar. All right, so if something is 10 pounds, then I know that's about $17. But that all went out the window a few years ago, as you know. But I guess the pound is roughly around. Cigarette? Yeah. Yeah. There you go. You light? Yeah, that's good. You want light? You light it? Okay. No problem. Guy asked me for a cigarette. He took 3. Not a huge loss because they're like 5 cents or something each, but I wouldn't have the audacity. But if I was in the U.S., I'd be saying something about that because they're like 50 cents each. I'm not taking $1.50 from them. And definitely in the UK, I don't even know what a cigarette costs in the UK now. I bet it's like a pound per cigarette or something. Last time I bought a cigarette, well, the only time I ever bought cigarettes in the UK, they were like, I don't know, $12 or something. That was like 10 years ago. So I bet they're higher than that now. Wow, $1.75 you got a jug of Encore. Wow, that's really good. I've seen Towers here, which is like, 3 liters. So it's like 8.5 beers for like $10. But that's probably one of the better deals I've seen. Well, it's definitely one of the better ones I've seen. I was trying to think if there's a better one than that. There used to be a bar here pre-COVID. You guys might know about it. That on Monday nights they had free beer, and not a joke. Like, it was legit, like 1 hour free beer. But it was so busy that you would never want to go there, sort of thing. Like, if you got to the bar, you're gonna get one, and that. Me and my sisters went to a horse racetrack in Texas one time. It's called Lone Star. And they had something called Dollar Days. Beer was $1. Sounds like a really great deal. It is. But you can only buy 2 at a time. And literally the entire day, you had to get the 2 beers and get back in line. And then you waited in line for literally 1 hour. You didn't even have time to bet on the races. If you wanted to drink beer, you had to get your beer, then get back in line. And by the end of the day, we were all saying, me and my 2 sisters and our significant others, we were all saying we would gladly pay $10 to not stand in the stupid line. So sometimes things are worth it and sometimes they're not. I do think it's interesting how fast your mind adjusts to the cost of things in whatever country you go to. I've been places where things are expensive, and like within a day or two, it becomes the norm. You just, I don't know how to explain it, but your reality changes based on whatever the prices are. The first time I came here, I went to see Reap, and we were at this one bar, and I was looking at this other bar that was across the street, and I was like, wow, I want to go in that place. That looks really cool. And the guy next to me is like, he's like, mate, be careful if you go there. The beer's like $2. I was like, oh. And my immediate thought was, wow, that's what a ripoff. I definitely won't be going there. And then I thought about it, and it's like, if somebody told me I could get a beer for $2 at a bar in the U.S., I would be like knocking people down to get there. But literally within 2 or 3 days of being here, your mindset is like, so it just changes overnight. And not just here, it happens the other way too. Because I've been places that are more expensive, and it's the exact same. You think something's cheap because beer is cheap because it's $10 if you go to Scandinavia or something. That's like, wow. Not that I would know, but what can I compare that? Hong Kong. Hong Kong was pretty expensive, and I remember I was only there for a very short time, and But literally within a day, your mindset gets into the groove of whatever the prices are in the place you're at. And here, a pack of cigarettes costing $2. I would never pay $2 for a pack of cigarettes in Cambodia. But in the U.S., I would be like fighting people to pay $2 for a pack of cigarettes. It's really weird. £12. Wow. Yeah, I would be smoking the roll-ups too. In the U.S., I did that some. I just was never good at making them, but I smoked less in the U.S. too. That's another thing too. I guess you can actually smoke less cigarettes if you need to, if they're really expensive. Here, it's like not an issue. It's like it's almost so cheap you can't not smoke. It's like, here, have some free cigarettes. And they have Ara here. I think it's called Ara or ARA. Those are like 50 cents or something. And I think some places maybe even cheaper than that. You can buy a carton. You can buy 10 packs for $5 or something. And they're okay. They're not great, but they're okay. A little strong. I'm thinking about taking a quick walk to a bar here. There's a bar I go to called Parrot. And Parrot is going to have a new place on Street 172, which I'm sure you guys are familiar with. Right now they're on Street 23. And I think that they're going to operate both places for a while at least. They've got pool tables. And like the people that go in there, almost everybody that goes there, that plays pool there, has been playing for years. So it's kind of like a place like Cheers, you know. Everybody kind of knows everybody. And if you're new, nobody gives you a hard time. It's a real light feeling in there. I really like that place. And it's almost all, vast majority of people are British, but there are, you got a few Aussies and also a few Americans. But it's mostly a British place, and the guy who runs it, he's from London. Or I don't know if he's from London. He's from the UK. I don't think he's from London, actually. But he might be. I don't know. I know he lived in London for a while. But anyway, it's just a cool place. And it's like a normal bar. Okay, yeah, let me show you that bar. Yeah, I was on Riverside. Sorry, I was, my girlfriend sent me a message. I was messaging her back about the price of cigarettes. Oh, yeah, I do kind of remember talking about the price of cigarettes. That's funny. I think I talk about it every time, right? Oh, where were you drinking in Riverside? You know, I can't remember the name of that place. It was on the corner, obviously, right across from the Riverside. And I get all those places mixed up because there's 2 or 3 bars that to me look all the same. I say bars, I guess they're restaurants too. But the corner places, they all kind of look the same. But they got good prices. Like that place was 75 cents. And, you know, for Riverside, it's decent price. It's not bad. Whoa. Yeah, I think we had that place. I had 3 beers. My girlfriend had 2. So we had 5 beers, French fries, and then of course they give you like free peanuts and stuff. So 5 beers, French fries. The cost was like $7. That's pretty decent. In the U.S., I can get 1 beer for $7. And I'm sure certain places in the UK, you probably couldn't get 1 beer for that, I bet. So this place that I'm walking you to now, just for context, down there is the Riverside. We're about 3-4 blocks from the Riverside. I think it's actually 3 blocks. I don't want to say 3 or 4. It's 3. Up here, you go 2 blocks, you hit Norodom, which is the next big street. This is Street 19. And we're going Street 19. This will carry, like you can come off 130, 136, the girly bar places. I mean, I think those are the 2 biggest girly bar streets, 130 and 136. And 172 is pretty big. It's kind of a seedy place, but that's kind of where we're going to. The street that I'm going to is right off of 172. But the Parrot, this place we're going to, they're opening a new place on 172. It's much bigger than the one they've got now. And they're going to open it next month. And they have a really nice sign. And I'm sure it's not lit up, but I might walk to 172 so you can see the sign. It looks like it's going to be a cool place. And just based on what the owner and stuff is saying about it, it sounds like it's good. And they've got, I think they're going to have 3 pool tables in there. Plus they're going to have like 12 rooms. And I used to stay at Parrot. I haven't stayed at this one, the location they're at now. I used to when they were on 136, I stayed there. And back in the day, they were on Street 104, I stayed there. They have good rooms, and they're very, like Western-friendly rooms is the best way I can say it. Like, you guys maybe have been somewhere? Like, nah, I'm good. Thank you. I'm just going short way. You probably checked in somewhere here where the toilet paper roll is wet because whoever cleaned the bathroom doesn't understand what toilet paper is for. That's why I say it's Western friendly. They get like Western travelers. They understand what you want, you know. This place is good right here. It's called Tonight, as you probably can't see because my phone is horrible. That's a good place. It's kind of new. It's yummy. But I think we're going to be, we're at Street. This is going to be 154 coming up here. And if we go one more, we'll be at 172. But I think I'm going to cut off here. I could go down further to 172, but I know that Parrot's new sign is not going to be lit up, so there's no point. I would go there to show you their new sign, but it's not going to be on. I'm just going to go here. Street 23 is right off of 172. I'm on 154 right now. And we're just going to take a left up here to Street 23. Lost King. What's up, Lost King? I was talking about you earlier, Lost King of Scotland. Lost King of Scotland is the man. I don't know if John's still here. I only have one person watching. That was John. We were I forgot why, but I brought you up. That you had been here and that you knew ins and outs of Phnom Penh really good. So you're coming back, Lost King, to Taiwan? I saw you said you're going to be in the UK for a few weeks. Oh no. Dead rat. Feel bad for the rat, but I feel worse for me for seeing the dead rat. I am ridiculously afraid of rats. And I'll probably have to pretend like I'm not filming it. I'm going to have to because there's people sitting outside out here. Yeah, this might not have been a good idea because you're not going to be able to see the bar. I'll try though. Maybe I can go inside and get some video. But here, let me show you the outside at least before I go up there. Of course, you can't see anything on my stupid phone. But down the block here is, if you go right there at Street 172, and so if you just come off of 172 and then Lone Star is here on Street 23. And you can't see the sign, but this is Parrot Street there. And I'll try to get some video inside when I go inside. Hello, how are you guys? Hello. Yeah, can I do one? Thank you. I'll go ahead. I'll pay you now too. I got a 5 in here somewhere. No. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that one's for you. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, Lost King of Scotland, would you say that the early bars on 172 are good? And I don't know if you were here before, but this Parrot place that you came to, they're opening a new place on 172. And I haven't actually seen inside it, but they've got a really nice sign outside, and they're going to have like 12 rooms. It looks like it's going to be really cool. They said it's really big inside. I haven't seen it, obviously, but it sounds like it's going to be a really neat place. And it's just like, it's more, how do I explain it? It's more in the beginning of Street 172 from 13, you know, like where that big Smile Mart is. It's like one block up from that, maybe. Nice tennis lager. I've had it one time. Oh shoot! Hey, how you doing? Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Yeah, I was gonna try to hit it. Yeah. See you. So 104 is dead now. I didn't know that. I haven't been to 104 since Parrot used to be on 104. And I think Parrot was the only normal bar on 104, right? I mean, like non-girly bars is what I'm trying to say. I say normal. That's not what I really meant. I didn't know they was drinking on 172. I guess I missed that. I tune into him sometimes, but usually when I see him, he's in a hotel room or in that place on 118 we went. Like, I think this is a new menu. I didn't know they had this stuff. I get in the bar. Yeah, so somebody wanted me to show them the bar because they wanted to see the pool tables, so that's why I walked down here. But I'm about to walk back home right now.
spying on me. I can take the white on, put that on the food.
For Samang, my mom just sent me a message that said congratulations on your engagement or something. I couldn't read the whole thing because I don't know how to click on that and still be on here. But anyway, I don't know what she's saying.
Okay? Then, do you understand the rule? Yes, sir. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. How many I can do? You see number 10, look at number 10. Oh, number 10, nice.
Hey, make sure you look me up, Lost King, when you come here in January. Hopefully I'll still be around. Hey, Lost King, they recently made the visa situation a little bit tougher. I mean, it's still easy compared to almost every other country in the world, but like I didn't know they got this new system where you have to have a different type of work permit or something. Long story short, I've got to pay like $600 to renew my 1 year. Because I had to pay a penalty because I didn't have the right work permit or something. I don't know. And then you got to do it every 6 months, and it's $170. So it's a little more of a beatdown than it used to be. It's still easy. I mean, you don't have to leave the country or anything, but it's not like super easy like it used to be. It went from literally you could be here and, you know, pay your visa $30, $40 a month on average. Now it's like, I don't know, with your visa and the work permit, you're paying like $70, $80 a month. I mean, it's not a lot, but it was just surprising because I didn't know about it. Yeah, the gimbal. That's what I need. That's what I couldn't think of the name of that earlier, Lost King. I was saying I need to have a stabilizer. I couldn't think of what it was called. Yeah, gimbal. And my video quality is so horrible. Somebody told me that if you get Prism or one of those like live streaming things, there's other ones too. That's just the one I can't remember. That you can actually somehow your video quality is better if you have those. I don't know. I could try it. But I know this like the stuff that I film, besides being so shaky and everything, you can't even see anything. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Thank you. Good night, guys. Have a good. Do what? Oh yeah, I'm good. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna be careful. I'll be like over here, not over. So, Samong, Magdalena. I can see that you're sending me messages on Facebook, but I can't open them. I don't know how to do that and still be on here. So, I see you're saying something about 30 minutes, blah, blah, blah. I'm on my way home now. But if you should message me here because I don't know what you're saying. I only see part of what your message is, if I see it at all. And I see you send me a bunch of messages, but I can't read them. So just message me on here. This is what I'm reading. I can't read Facebook and this. I'm not coordinated enough to do that. I might buy some beer here. I was going to go down to the Big C closer to my apartment, but it seems like it's the same store, but it seems like it's cheaper here. It's kind of weird. Yes, filming landscape. Yeah, exactly. Why you go to Parrot? Samong, I went to Parrot because somebody asked me. They said they wanted to see it, so I went there. But I'm on my way home now. I'm gonna be home very, very soon. Well, they got Budweiser for $2,900. I guess that's the woke stuff. That's the reason it's so cheap. I don't know. I never buy Budweiser normally, but that's a good price. Can I get a plastic bag?
Yes. Sunday, fun day.
Yeah.
To the line 40 cents.
Okay.
That should be 9,800 here.
Okay.
Oh, wait. I forgot to scan.
I thought I had a 10. I guess that's
Yes, that is 10,200, I guess.
Okay. 10,300. Gotcha. Oh, here we go.
10,300.
Okay. So let's see if we got anything. See if I got any hundreds in here. I got this. Okay, I'll just use it. There you go. I'll go and try. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Have a good day. Or a good
Have
night.
a good night.
You too. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, okay. You gonna give it? Okay. I thought it was so small, maybe you don't get it. Thank you. So I'm legitimately lost now. Okay, I didn't go this way. Never fails when I go into a mini mart, I can get really turned around very easily. I have a horrible sense of direction. And even though I'm technically at home, I still get lost. But I do this in the US too. It's not something that's new for here. But I'm proud of myself. I actually went I sussed it out and went the right way eventually. Or did I? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I'm going around. Yeah, I wish I could film the landscape for sure. I don't know if I said that before, but yeah, it would be much nicer. And yeah, she is checking up on me. She was already mad at me because I said I was going to go walk around for 30 minutes. And I guess it's been longer than 30 minutes, I don't know. But I'm almost home. And I feel like, too, if you're live streaming, your girlfriend can see what you're doing. Why do they get mad if you're walking around? Who cares? If she wanted to do that, I couldn't care less. If she was live streaming, if she was being, secretive or something. But, I mean, you're on the live stream, you can see what the person is doing. Why would you be angry about that? That's really weird to me. But speaking of landscape, Lost King, I don't know if you're still here, but I just can't figure out a way to do landscape on here, on a live stream. If I try to, it always says, turn your camera, rotate device. It won't let me do landscape. Or, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that. I'm just too dumb to know how to do it. I shouldn't say it won't let me. I'm sure it will, I just don't know what I'm doing. But it always says, rotate device. And it won't stop until I turn it. So. Forces me to film it like this. But again, it's just I'm too dumb to know how it works. If I would invest 5 seconds figuring it out, maybe I could. Five plus one. So I'm guessing you get 5 beers and you get one free. Don't know how much each one is though. So I was just in Big C Mini Mart at Street 154. We're coming up to Big C Mini Mart. I don't know what street this is, maybe 144. But it's really weird. I don't know about the beer prices for sure. It seems like the beer prices are cheaper at 154, which is just like 2 blocks away. Maybe 3. But I know for sure the candy is cheaper at 154 than here. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's the same store. But it's definitely cheaper on candy. I don't know about the beer for sure. But it seems like beer is also cheaper. It may just be because you're in over here. You're in a little more touristy area, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it's still touristy there, but I guess technically it's a little more touristy here than over there. I'm trying to read the chat. That's when I stop. Why you go Parrot? Checking up. Rotated, it should work. Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to find someone who streams. You're right. We got a guy sleeping right here. Probably can't see it. My girlfriend's can't go between Facebook and here, but just now somehow I put my phone down. I could see some message she left it. I don't understand. She's normally so cool, but it's like, I don't understand, man. Women are from another planet. What exactly am I doing wrong? I'm literally out walking the streets on a live stream. She can look at me and everything I'm doing and see what I'm doing. And if I was in the apartment, I'd just be on my laptop or something. She'd be with me anyway. I don't understand what she's mad about. And if you happen to be watching this, my lovely Magdalena, yeah, I don't understand. What are you mad? They were just dumb. Mad about the stupidest thing. I'm walking around. Oh my God. Yes, that's shocking. What a horrible person I am. I should be shot. Yeah, we got to work out how to film the landscape. You're right. That would be good. I literally, hang on, I'm gonna try to do it now. Yeah, when I try to turn it, it just says rotate device. Is it filming a landscape now? I don't think it is. Maybe it is. I don't know. It just says rotate device. And then when I turn it back like this, then it's fine.